I am using this video of a storm I had at my house on August 4th, 2012, or whatever this video is about. But anyway, I am making a video about an update. I'm gonna start doing donations on my channel if anybody wants that, and then I also have everything set up for Google Helpouts and some other stuff that I will talk about in a later video. I am mainly going to make the next video about bullying, or maybe this video. We'll see how this goes. This is mainly explaining first, and then I'm also going to be talking about news and other things. It's just stuff, I guess you could say. Yeah, so let's talk about the donations. I set it up. It's not so much to make money off people, it's more of if you want to help support ideas that I can do for like throwing things up in the air and watching it break. You'll have to help out on that. If you want me to do particular reviews that involve using my gas money or other things, that's just to help out create videos faster. It's not required. Eventually, if I do reach 1,000 subscribers active, I might do paid content for the majority of it. I'll have to set up another channel. I'll figure that out later. And that would be for professional grade stuff, and it's not just waiting until 1,000 active subscribers. It'll be when I become better at it, because I pretty much suck at this stuff. I'm just learning the ropes now, and it's pretty hard, I'd say, for somebody like me, but I'm trying. My voice is a little quiet today because my throat's sore, so don't mind if you can't hear it. Then you don't have to continue this video from this point on. And I just don't want to be too loud because there are family members in this house, and I don't want to bother them with talking and thinking I'm on the phone or some of that stuff. Anyway, let's go back to this. So the main news related stuff I'll be talking about is, like, I'm not going to talk about North Korea or anything like that, but I'll find interesting stories that I could blog or vlog about. I'll have to decide on what that would stand for, but it's one of those things where you have to be careful of what you say and what you show on video. Like, even this can become a problem because I can show proof that this is my video back in 2012. This is not the first time I did videoing for social media. As you can tell, the quality isn't as bad as it could be, but my first video I could show you another time if you request it, by filming it through my computer screen, which, as you can tell, isn't easy to locate without going back all the way. Oh, this works. Alright, so going back to this stuff, I'll be doing review videos soon, maybe today, maybe not. It depends on how I feel. I said on social media and maybe even YouTube, I forget if that loaded, on the discussion page of my channel, I might do 2 or 3 or 1 big video. I haven't decided. I'm going to continue talking through this one. We'll see how far it goes. If it's the big one, it's like going to be an hour or something. I don't know. But yeah, let's do the first video inside this video. This was mainly an update, but I'm thinking of talking about bullying, a snippet of it, because I'm mainly going to use Google Helpouts for interacting individually with the parent and the child that's bullied together, because I feel like the parent should be there so that they know I can be trusted. And if those are going to be mainly free for the most part until I get good enough that I feel like I'm allowed to charge. And when I start charging for that, there will be refundable. In fact, I encourage you to do so if you think you're not going to get value out of it. But please give me a short paragraph, maybe 2 sentences, explaining why you might need to have a refund, and I'll give you a quickie you can use yourself. But this is the only place I'm going to say this, because I don't want to write this out everywhere. I don't like repeating myself too often when it comes to simple things like that. If it's more technical stuff, if I figure out how to spell things or have help, I go into depth and I do it multiple times. But simple things I just find annoying, so I don't repeat myself. I don't know why that is. But anyway, so a simple paragraph you can say for a refund is, it was sort of working, but I feel like there's better help elsewhere, or you could use a simple thing like, I feel like you're not up to par of what we need, and I'll be more than happy to refund. I won't hold a grudge against that, and I will refund as soon as possible. It may take me a few minutes once I get the email or notification, or it might take me a couple days. Just depends on how I get the notification and where I am during the time of getting it. But you will get your refund back if you need it. I'm mainly here to help out. I would like to, get a little money out of what I'm doing, but I'm not here for the money. I don't care if I make $1 a week or whatever, or $1 million a week. I just, a little bit of pay to show that I'm worth something is nice. I'm keeping it real by saying this because I don't want to be a fake personality or whatever on YouTube. I'm not going to edit it for the most part. You're going to see raw video. I don't know how to do that stuff very well, so why bother try until I learn. As I said in my previous video, which you don't have to go back and watch just because I said that, but in my previous video I mentioned that I might go to trade school once I finish schooling. Because of the bullying, I have flashbacks, PTSD or whatever it's called. I just can't finish my schooling. I'm still in technically 10th grade of high school. I'm 25. I just can't do it. I'm homeschooled. I went homeschooling for 8th grade and on, but by the time I was sort of halfway through 10th grade, I couldn't continue anymore because the memories were just eating me alive. I was suicidal and depressed all the way up until then, but they finally got to me to the point of insanity almost. I stopped, and that homeschooling, I had 2 homeschoolings by then already, and that was like 12 grand or so by the time I got to the reordering the same homeschooling a 3rd time, which is most recent, and I'll give you a quick visual of that. It's actually, my room's a little junky, so please don't mind that. I have to open the damn door here. I hope you can see it. The books are right there. It's from American School in Lansing, Illinois. They're not that expensive. The first one was a computer course, so several grand easy, at the very least. And that was just too intense. You had to keep reading and reading and doing a bunch of tests, and I couldn't do it. And then we went to the American schooling, and that was like tops $1,500, give or take, for what I required. But I couldn't do it. I reordered it a couple years ago. Again, starting from scratch on high school, another $1,500 or so. Actually, I think the price is raised. I think it was $2,200. A little more expensive than what some people would want for homeschooling, but it's a really nice school. I will finish it. I just have to get over my flashbacks, because I've had certain incidences, which I will talk about later, because I'm willing to share if people want me to. Just put a comment saying, please share incidences, or please share your story, full story, no hold, or you can figure out how to say it. But simple sentences in the comments, nothing too long in a paragraph. That way I can get back to you immediately. The smaller the comment, sometimes I'm faster, but it's also the other way around too. There's more information, I can better understand what is required of me to talk about. But I'm using this video as a test for that too, by the way. I'm not even a beginner in YouTube. I pretty much suck, and I'm willing to admit that to the world because I don't want to have a fake personality or lie, especially for what I want to do with my channel. This is not just me breaking things or talk about news or reviewing products or blogging about crap. It's also going to be talking about bullying, how to help each other out. I'm willing to help out. There'll be more videos explaining that with my help outs and other stuff. I'm not just going to do help outs. If I can make enough money off YouTube, I'll even fly to events, or if I am trustworthy enough to you, can figure out a way to, help visit and share a nice meal, or, just be friendly. That comes later, though. Please don't try to do anything about that. I need to become trustworthy. I need to trust you. But that could happen. But it'll be a group of people. A parent, the kid, and multiple parents and kids at that. I'm not just going to do individually for meetups for that. I'll have a big group. If I can make enough money, like, say 10 grand, not including the flight and stuff money, once a year, if I make that much money, I'll probably do a 20 different bullied childs and a parent or two event. Get a picnic or meal or something. That, again, I'll have more details on that when I figure it out. This is just a intro number 2 or parts of some content that I want to start doing. And face cam will happen soon, just not quite yet. I'm not ready for that yet because I'm just testing out my channel and introing my channel and what I want to do. Face cam will probably happen after 9 more videos after this one, because I said in my intro, again, you don't have to go back, that 10 more videos after the first intro, which was just the last video before this one. So 9 now. Maybe I'll start face camming at that point, but I don't think I'm a good looking person, so I'm a little sketched out about that. I have self-esteem issues again from bullying. I have a lot of problems from it. You name it, I may be able to pinpoint it to what I have, but I'm not saying I have a shitty life. I'm comfortable for the most part. I'm restarting the video, by the way, just because this is going to be long. The video is 12 minutes, and I have to reset it to where I need it. Other than that, let's get on with the first subject and give you snippets. I'll do as many subjects as I can for a 25-minute video or so. The first subject is bullying. I really want to try to help people out because I don't like that. I've had it happen really bad to me. And I just want to try helping out if I can. It's not so much I'm egoistic or anything like that. It's just I want to see if I can, make somebody's day better with words of encouragement, or you come up with something. But so I kind of want to start it as a simple way for now. It's not going to be the actual video, but with bullying, you can't take it like a grain of salt or sand or whatever you want to say. It's a very serious matter. Sorry. And when I was bullied, I didn't really speak out about it because I feared the repercussions of tattling, even though I tattled, but I didn't speak about the exact contents of bullying. I just made sure that the teachers knew I was bullied, and I even threatened kids with killing their family, which is not what you do. But I didn't know what to do, and I didn't know how to get in touch with somebody to help me. It's not so much I'm not loved by family and the teachers, it's just I just didn't know what to do. I'm not very good at that stuff. I never was, I never will be. I just have I guess you could say a slow mind when it comes to this stuff. And bullying is a very, very challenging subject to touch on, especially for YouTube, because you're not face-to-face with individuals, depending on how you want to use the word. I kind of like individuals. But, yeah. Let's see, how am I going to say this? So, regarding finding somebody to help you, just go to your teacher if it's in school. Go to a police officer in other locations. And for other locations that don't require those two, I'm not really sure, because I was lucky on that part anyway, including the cop one. But, I guess just find a person in charge of the general job location or situation that you're in. Like if it's a mall, the manager of a store or something, just get some general help. It's kind of hard to talk about this stuff because I'm not very good at this. This is just the beginning. I'll have to look into it some more. But bullying is a sign of ego, and these kids or persons who bully someone else want to show that they think they're better or that they think that they can control, which unfortunately for them doesn't really work that way, because the bully kids usually end up winning in life later, or the bullied kid, the one that gets hurt, might fight back 5 times worse, whether it's a knife, gun, or something worse, or something not as severe but just as bad. But regarding that, all I can say is I know of incidences in real life and on the news. The hurt child from being bullied will shoot up a school or kill someone's family or do drugs in life or force somebody else to do something they don't want to do when they become stronger as an individual. Regarding the other thing is the one who does the bullying later in life, which I know for a fact because this is actually happening to the kids that did it to me, are either druggies, in prison, murdered or killed or committed suicide or just have a shitty life. Pardon my language, but that's worthy of the swear word because that's really appropriate terminology for that. And I know that's kind of misleading, but in reality it's the actual truth. So bullying in of itself is just trying to show they're better than you, but in reality they're weaker than you. They're just trying to hide it by being cruel and unfair. But again, the reality of it isn't as sweet-lived for the bully or the bullied. Just depends on who has it worse at then and then later in life. But it's kind of challenging to speak any further about that until I think hard about it, so I'm going to stop there for that part. But for the bullied, we'll do 2 sections of that. For the bullied and then the bully. But for the one that gets hurt in the situation, email me on my profiles. I believe my social media sites are connected. I believe even can try to contact me through comments on YouTube. Don't do the email in YouTube because I haven't quite figured out how to use that appropriately and fast response. So just comments or my Facebook or Google Plus or Twitter or whatever is there. You don't have to add me, just email me if you can. If you can't add me, email me, talk to me, and we'll set up a way to chat through YouTube, Google Helpouts, or somewhere. And then you can de-add me if you want to after it's all settled. I don't require people to subscribe or add me just for ego. I'm not like that. But if it's temporarily just so you can contact me easier or have me in a list to contact me, please do, for at least temporarily at the most, because I'm willing to help out the best I can. I don't know how fast my responses will be in the beginning, because if I get a lot of responses, it could be slowish. So please hold on until then. Don't get depressed. Just remember, the bully is actually weaker than you and could end up failing in life or losing their own life by some means. So just remember, you're stronger than them, believe it or not. And I have proof of that. I can look up stories from the actual kids around here, and I will talk about that too if I need to. I'm not going to hold back if I feel like that it's needed for examples to help out. I don't care if I get in a little bit of trouble for that. They won't get to me with even a legal matter. I will solve it no matter how hard I try. But yeah, so realistically speaking, I can try to help out the best I can. I'm only one person, so I may not be able to do much. And that's where refunds or just unsubscribe or the dislike button after or during is there for. But for the one who bullies people, you need to stop. It's a very bad thing to do. You're not better than them. You're weaker than them, and you suck. Basically, I don't care what this means for my channel, but you need to stop. It is not fair to the one who is getting hurt. It can cause problems later in life for you and the other. And nobody's going to miss you if something happens. Especially the one who was bullied. You need to stop. And I don't care if you try to comment rude things or get my channel banned. I will recreate channels and continue to talk about this stuff because I'm better than you. I lived through all the bullying. I have a comfortable life. My parents get me what I want sometimes. I know that sounds spoiled, but I had a hard life and I deserve at least something. And I work hard for getting spoiled. I don't just laze around most of the time. I do work around the house for allowance. So it's not true spoilage, but I still get an allowance for my age at 25 for working around the house. And other ways of making money, which I will not talk about. Nothing illegal, but it is related to government help and or doing odd jobs for other people. But I will not talk about any of that, no matter how hard you try. I don't give a shit. Other than that, for another comment for the bully who bullies people, just don't do it. You're not getting anything in it. You're just being an idiot. And I hope you get bullied sometime in your life. Maybe when you're 80 and you can't handle it. Because what comes around goes around tenfold. It's called karma. The Japanese or whoever got it right. I don't care who owns karma. The word for it and the description of it. I'm just saying, it's karma. It comes back tenfold. Trust me, I would know. And I can find proof. But I'm not going to find proof right now, but if I had to, I can. So don't test me on that, because I know more about it than you do. Because you're the one that was doing the bullying, you don't know anything about this stuff. Because you're too stupid to be nice or to be knowledgeable about this situation. And even if you try to learn about it so you can do harder bullying or harm someone even more, you're getting false information or you're not using the information appropriately. Good luck. Other than that, that's all I have to temporarily say for right now. Again, there will be more videos about that and more information related to those types of videos. Next subject. For reviewing, here's a simple example. To clean my glasses, because my eyes are very sensitive to the light. In fact, I can get really bad headaches and my eyes start hurting. My glasses can get dirty. I don't know if you can see, there's a little bit of dust and smudgems on them. So what I do is use these wipes, alcohol wipes, from a company called c.scrub. I can't pronounce that for some reason. And they're really good. I can't zoom in on that for some reason. Or focus on it anyway. And I wipe them off, and then what I do is take the Magic Fiber, which is what the name of the company is. Use some of these, clean them off, and then what I do is I use dust air to blow off any particles from the fiber cloth. And that's how I do things for that. And I do that every couple hours or so because I can't have any dust. My eyes get very sensitive quick, and I just can't do it. And so that's for the reviews. I will go in more depth by doing reviews, and then I'll have more information later. I don't want to do too much involved into any of these things because it don't matter right now. This is just intro number 2 and all this other stuff. And for the third type of videos that I'll make is more or less about news. I'm not really going to say exactly, I don't know exactly how to say it, but for example, if Gizmodo or Engage or Engadget or whatever it's called, I don't really care. Excuse me. Or CNET or whoever posts an interesting news article that I think I'm allowed to quickly explain. There will be no video feed of it, but I'll just blog about it and show you a video like this thing as the background, because you don't want to stare at this stupid wall all day long. That would be boring. I'll talk about it and stuff like that. And for my fourth video, depending on how I can set up so I can afford to do this, whether it's new objects, old cars, trucks, whatever, you get to see me have fun with them, take them apart, smash them, shoot them, because I have a gun. I don't know exactly how to do that yet because I'm not the richest person in the world, but I have a little bit of money. I'm not going to say how much. Nobody needs to know that. But with the donation button on the side of my home channel of YouTube and other ways to get money from this and other things like Google Helpouts, a portion of that money will be put in a bank account for that. All money that incomes for related to YouTube and Google accounts and PayPal and all this other stuff that I'm going to be setting up, including buying t-shirts and stuff. Certain parts of it will be for charity, and then the rest will be split up between my bank account and something else, which I'll go into in more depth later, but it is related to YouTube and YouTubers. But I don't want to go in detail just yet because I haven't figured out anything about it yet, so I can't talk about it because I don't know if it will happen. Anyway, so that's just another video talking about what I am doing, and a little snippet of what I want to talk about regarding bullying. Thank you for your time.